5 assists, did not play in the fourth quarter. The Sixers' most recent game, a couple of nights ago, a victory here against Indiana. Gobert, no place to go. Look at this. Sixers trying to lock all windows and doors. Finally, it is Mitchell. Oh, well, what are you going to do?
That was just a lucky shot. You'll live with that because you know he's not going to make that all night long.
Donovan Mitchell at 38%, slightly above the NBA average from beyond. Gets 2 there. He is their leading scorer on the season, averaging just over 24.
Those might be the toughest 5 points Donovan has scored in an opening quarter in a long time.
Philly with the ball up by 1. Harris with a step back Jay. They've missed 2 straight.
Mitchell, pretty good rebounder as well, averaging nearly 5. He is a 6 foot, 215-pound scoring guard, and I do mean scoring. He'll be an all-star now for the 2nd straight season.
And that's all the fuel a guy like Mitchell needs. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Gobert wanted the foul.
If you're Bogdanovich, you know Gobert is somewhere behind you.
Yeah, that's such a nice luxury to be able to lean back on. I still thought Toby could have made that. That was a great move. Just a little too hard off the glass. Curry face guarding Conley that time, or else he would have had a chance at that loose ball, but never saw it, had his back to it. Look at that jab step. Look at that jab step. Come on.
Everything but the finish. We passed the halfway point of the first.
Yeah, you've got to maximize your possessions against this team because they don't waste too many. He doesn't go super fast, but he makes quick decisions.
Mitchell meeting up with Embiid. Of course, he is fearless. He's already in double figures. I think the Ramblin' Wreck goes back to
in the
some
day.
old football. Right,
and
exactly.
Engineering stuff maybe too, because it's a big engineering school, but that's neither here nor there.
As mentioned, defensive rating, offensive rating in the top 5 in both. The only team in the NBA to be able to make that claim. The Utah Jazz, who are 27-8. One more at the line for Donovan Mitchell. His 4th year from Louisville. Was the 13th pick in the draft, so think, in retrospect, how many teams passed on him.
The approaches change at times. That's how coaches keep Joel guessing.
Good rebound by Favors, even though Embiid had position. Harris now dealing with Mitchell, who is getting off early. 3 on the way from Royce O'Neal. He's a 3-and-D guy. He was kind of missing the 3-part early. Win against Indiana. 3 to shoot here for Mitchell against Harris.
Good D.
Yeah, indeed. The Jazz 9 of 16 from beyond the arc. Teams 45.
Got an and one, made the free throw, and oh, by the way, picked up a foul on Rudy Gobert.
Right now it's a 5-point game with under 3 to play here in the first half.
Gobert with only 1 foul, but looked hesitant on that drive. Didn't really challenge that Tobias release.
On the Memphis Grizzlies.
JoJo running the floor.
Harris as well. Gobert makes it an 8-point game now. He steals it. The pass intended for Embiid. For the Sixers, only their 3rd turnover to 7 for the Jazz. Mitchell just getting it done as an all-star should. He's got 15. Mitchell, nothing doing for him.
He'll take some wild shots at times.
But he's not going to take the 3. You know he's going to get his points at the rim, and he still is able to get there. He's so gifted at 6'10" with his ball handling ability and his finishing moves.
The Sixers down 4.
Time to get some stops if you're the Sixers.
Mitchell for a 3. Got the roll. You can see the Jazz with Mitchell, with Bogdanovich, with Ingles, who comes off the bench, how they run that pick and roll with Gobert. Here are the Sixers, a golden opportunity. It's a green 3. Embiid pulling it down, unable to pull it back. Mitchell for a 3. Here are the Sixers down 6. Derek Favors, first time in the second half for the big man. Also Joe Ingles, number 2. Embiid off the Mitchell miss. Sixers could tie with a 3. Past the halfway point of the 3rd. Mitchell for 3. For the Jazz come up with a turnover.
Well, just to give you some perspective, the Jazz have 33 more points than the Sixers do just in the three-point department.
That's not an exclusive club.
I'm good.
Mitchell, who's been a pain. Of course, hit the Sixers up for 40 in their last meeting. Mitchell, a great job. Wow, at splitting the defense. He was going to slam it in Embiid's face. And Mitchell now right on his average at 24. Ingles with 7 off the bench. Embiid for 3.
But Ingle layup too easy. You got to stop those.
Mike Scott first time in the second half. Simmons wants Mitchell. Milton can't get it to him, and now Mitchell finally snuffed it out.
Got to make a better pass than that. Both guys posted up. We don't see that often.
Milton can't get it to him, and now Mitchell finally snuffed it out.
Got to make a better pass than that. Both guys posted up. We don't see that often.
Well, don't let him heat up. Clarkson his second 3. We know what he can do. 16 for the Jazz, and the Sixers lead it. Mitchell floating in 2 to make it a 1-point game. He's got 26.
How he created just enough space, pushed off Matisse a little bit to get that shot off. Crafty move.
Scott another 3. Now the Jazz looking to go in front. Now the Jazz looking to go in front. Mitchell taking on Simmons and having his way. Mitchell thinking 3. Simmons going for the bait. Ingles, very good three-point shooter.
It could have been a foul on Shake. It could have been
maybe Embiid.
Yeah.
It's the alley-oop. Gobert. Mitchell and Gobert, the pick and roll. The air ball taken by Simmons. Can the Sixers Kitai go ahead with a 3?
Insistent, indignant.
Mitchell buries the 3.
If you give him the space and the time.
34 for Joel Embiid. Nice defense. The lob to Gobert goes awry and a whistle.
If you give him the space and the time.
34 for Joel Embiid. Nice defense. The lob to Gobert goes awry and a whistle. Simmons glued to Mitchell. Embiid helping out. Mitchell gliding in. Oh, and there's Gobert to have his back.
I still wanted to call.
Donovan's surrounded, but the Sixers tipped it into the backcourt. Well, so says the official. Uh-oh, Mitchell for 3. Need a rebound. It's broken loose by Gobert.
I can see Daryl Morey and sidelines not happy. Everyone on the bench.
Embiid with a block on Mitchell. He got it back. Need a rebound here. Somebody, anybody. It's Thibault.
I can see Daryl Morey and sidelines not happy. Everyone on the bench.
Embiid with a block on Mitchell. He got it back. Need a rebound here. Somebody, anybody. It's Thibault.
I can see Daryl Morey and sidelines not happy. Everyone on the bench.
Embiid with a block on Mitchell. He got it back. Need a rebound here. Somebody, anybody. It's Thibault. Mitchell off the dribble. Too hard. Broken free. Mitchell thinking about a 3. He leaned into Curry, at least I thought, from here. And the foul's going to be called on Seth Curry. Mitchell with 31. His season high is 36. Good free throw shooter at 83%. He's now 3 of 5, and the best he could do is make it a 2-point game.
That could have easily been an and one. There was a lot of contact on that jump shot, or I should say post move from Tobias.
And there's Harris coming up with a miss.
Tough to send that help baseline, especially with a quick explosive move like Tobias just pulled off.
Simmons against Mitchell. The rebound to Harris. Mitchell again giving it up. Bogdanovich for the lead. Got it. Mitchell face to face with Embiid and Simmons, and an offensive foul called on Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell face to face with Embiid and Simmons, and an offensive foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
No fouls. Keep everybody in front of you.
Under a minute, Sixers holding 5. Mitchell missing the 3. Rebound to Gobert. Simmons attached to Mitchell. 7 to shoot. Mitchell for 3. Need a rebound. And guess who? It's Joel Hans Embiid, his 19th.